Hey, you guys, and you know what time it is. We're back with another video. Now, today, we're going to be listening to a case, Norville versus Ward. This is a paternity court, and I think we're all going to like it. Yeah, so let's listen. And then before the DNA test results come, we'll talk about who's the dad. Is he the dad? Is he not the dad? Before I play it, and we'll see the results after, and then after we get the results, we'll talk about it again, like after the whole situation has been resolved. So what do you think? Norville versus Ward. Let's get it. Let's go.
It's over. And I'm bringing down. Hold on, Miss Norville. What do you have in your hand? The text message from him last night while he's in the hotel room with his wife. Evidently, y'all really love him. Well, evidently, root word of evidence is evident. It is evident that he still does love him. Please be seated. Hello, Your Honor. Hello. This is the case of Norville versus Ward and Ward. Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Ms. Norville, you summoned the defendant and his wife to court to prove that he fathered your son. You say his denial stems from his immature wife, and you're here to set them straight. Is that correct? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. and Mrs. Ward, you state that Ms. Norville is the only person to blame for this DNA drama because she cheated with her ex. You and your wife are confident the results will prove that you are not Jacqueline's father. Is that correct? Yes, Your Honor. So, Ms. Norville, why do you blame the defendant's wife for his denial? Because prior to him marrying her, the defendant, the person that he knew for 2 weeks, he never denied it. He was there when I found out I was pregnant. We were living together, okay, first of all. So I don't understand now all of a sudden, since the new baby and the new wife, I don't understand how the new baby and the new wife, now she's not mine. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Like, he's so wishy-washy. He just texted me last night. But that's Mrs. Ward. You understand what I mean? That's Mrs. Ward. He just texted you last night? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get married. Oh, you came with receipts? I didn't mean to get married. I mean, it's just so much. What is that in your hand? This is every night. No. So hold on, Ms. Norville. What do you have in your hand? The text message from him last night while he's in the hotel room with his wife. Jerome, let me see that. Nice. Oh, so this comes from Jean Ward. Yes, ma'am. I got married, which I shouldn't have. Just understand me. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. You text back, so that means what? I don't see you or get to talk to you, but I have to be miserable, no Kadeem. Then you write back, Mr. Ward, when I'm done with this, you can have all my time, and you can have it now. I just want to get this divorce and be done with her. And then, man, it's all jokes. All jokes. Messy. And then you say, bye, Kadeem. And then you write, stop saying bye. I love you. Yeah, I mean, because bye means forever. You getting all these text messages while he has a wife? Who texts first? No, you wrote me first. I did. You definitely wrote me first. Who cares who texts first? You definitely wrote me first. That's like you definitely wrote me first. He wanted to know what hotel room I was at. Not my marriage. He wanted to know what that's not a marriage. He wanted to know what hotel I was at. That's why you're mad. He wanted to know what hotel I was at. He knew you for 2 weeks. That's not a marriage. Let's get some order in here. So you say he was perfectly comfortable with the baby until he got married. I was not completely comfortable at first with Jacqueline being my daughter because of how it all went down. We moved into an apartment together. Not even a week later, she's kicking me out talking about seeing him. So it's like, I'm the baby daddy, but you kick me out? So what type of love is that? What type of love is that? And honestly, all right, tell me before my birthday. We were in the lodge. Okay, were you telling him there could be another father? No. But you did admit that you had slept with your ex. On my birthday. No, you didn't sleep with him on your birthday. She told me she cheated on me on her birthday. No, I slept with him on my birthday. Slept with him on your birthday. I slept with him on my birthday. Earlier that day, I slept with him on my birthday. You said it was a couple weeks before that. It was in the same amount of period of time before Casino. It was on my birthday. Okay. On my birthday. All right. So you have all this confusion. I get the cheating. She actually admits to. I didn't find out like you did with her. You admit to it. There's the baby. You even say it's got to be mine or the other guy's, right? So what happens throughout this process? Are you supporting her through the pregnancy? Did you go to doctor's appointments? No, because and you say you did push him away. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I pushed him away because my ex needed it, and I felt obligated because he. All right, so you basically are caught up in a thing with the ex, and you still got Mr. Ward. Yeah. And so you then push Mr. Ward away, so he's not at any of the doctor's appointments. What about the birth? No, I didn't know she was born. I knew like 2 months afterwards she was born, and I know about my mom. She came to my house. She was only a couple weeks old. Ma'am. She was 6 weeks. She was 2 months. She was 6 weeks. She was 2 months, ma'am. She was so hold on, let me understand the story. If you knew for certain Mr. Ward was your child's biological father, did you put his name on the birth certificate? Oh no. Why not? Not at all. So you see why? And why? Because he was married and I didn't want to deal with it. What did that have to do with my child? Honestly, he was married. I'm just over it. And I'm pregnant now. I'm just over it. I'm over him. He's a liar. He's a liar. Wait a minute. You're pregnant by Mr. Ward? I didn't want to do that. And I'm pregnant now. I cannot stand you. Has he been to any doctor's appointment? I've been to 2 so far. You think he called me? No. But it's okay. It's okay. Okay. All right. So now it's starting to make sense. Because there's so much between the two of you, and then we're trying to catch up with the old story. Yeah. But now I realize it's because it's really a new story going on. She cheated through the whole marriage. So this love triangle is in full effect. For him to not have doubts about his wife, baby, is crazy. When it comes to 7-month-old Jacqueline, get a trash can for her. Put his name on the birth certificate. Oh no. Why? Because he was married and I didn't want to deal with it. Then I'm pregnant now. So now it's starting to make sense. Being back with him was a huge disappointment for myself, but I have a soft spot for him. And he knows that. When he needs something, it's a text. When she needed diapers, I bought them. When he needs gas, when your baby needed milk, I bought that. Oh, he took it back. I know. Yeah, he took it back. He told me took it back. What kind of love triangle is this? Listen. I'm so fascinated by it's a lot. I mean, this love triangle is in full effect. It's a lot. I can't believe this. And I've heard a lot. Mm-hmm. I want to hear from your witness, Ms. Norville. Ma'am, please stand.
My name is Carmelita Wilson.
Hi, Ms. Wilson. And you are what relationship to?
I'm Kadeem's mother.
You are Kadeem's mother?
Yes.
And yet you are standing next to Ms. Norville?
Yes, I am.
All right. Can you please tell the court why you're choosing to testify on the side that is opposing your son?
Because Jacqueline, that's my granddaughter. I don't dispute it. I mean, I look at her when she sent me a picture of her. I knew it. And I told my son, you get a DNA all you want to. It's going to come out 99.9. He only denying the baby because of his wife denied her from the beginning. And but what I don't understand is for my son to deny her because he say she cheated. Well, his wife cheated for 7 months. They only been married a year. So basically she cheated through the whole marriage. I know that.
Hold on. Let's get some order.
So for him to not have doubts or questions about his wife, baby, It's crazy. But I'm a grandmama of 12. I know all my grandkids. All of them. Look at that. Look at that. And that ain't yours. And that ain't mine. Okay.
Do you have a question of paternity as it relates to your wife's child? I'm not talking to you. Mr. Ward, answer my question.
I did sign a birth certificate and I was there when it was able to.
It has been determined by this court. Mr. Ward, you
Will a paternity test solve your family's DNA drama? If so, call us toll-free at 855-TB-DNA-23. That's toll-free, 855-883-6223. Attention, anyone at
To deny her because he say she cheated. Well, his wife cheated for 7 months.
I'm really sitting here going, I can't believe this. Mr. Ward, your mother has set forth some very strong allegations that your wife was cheating.
Okay, so let's pause this real quick and let's recap. The baby in question is the baby mama. Now, he was dating the plaintiff for a short amount of time. The only reason as to why I feel like he got into a new relationship and married this girl that he, knew nothing about. He didn't even wait for a long relationship. He just jumped into the relationship and got married only to throw it in his baby mama face. Well, she may or may not be, but we're gonna say, baby mama, the plaintiff. Now, what strikes me is, why would the baby mama put another man's name on the birth certificate if the defendant, who is Mr. Ward, is the father? I just don't understand why women do that sometimes. Don't put the name down because you're giving the responsibilities of the other man responsibilities. That means this man right here, Mr. Norwood, has absolutely, like, parental rights gone. If he was to take the child for, even for a couple of hours, and she felt like she wanted to be spiteful and call the cops on kidnapping charges, he would go to jail because his name is not on the birth certificate. Another man is. By law, that ain't your child. By law, they're gonna look at you like you kidnapped that child. I just don't understand. Another thing that, it surprises me, but then it don't surprise me when you see family get involved. Now, his mom took a huge, step, because if the mom felt some type of way about the plaintiff, which is, the maybe baby mama, she wouldn't be on her side defending her and saying, like, look, this is my grandkid. I love paternity court. We're gonna have, we're gonna go through a lot of, stuff like this. So what do y'all think? Now, the wife ain't really saying too much. She's basically saying, well, I bought stuff for the baby, and, even though he got the wife pregnant too, he didn't deny because he probably was there throughout the whole pregnancy with her. So there's no doubt with the new girlfriend. The new girlfriend probably was around him from sunup to sundown. When that motherfucker went to the bathroom to take a shit, she was right there with him. When she would, get in the shower, he probably was right there lathering up her back. But we're going to see. Whew, this is getting so good. I feel like at this point, the plaintiff is making a good case for herself. She don't seem like she's lying. She doesn't seem like she's, retracting what she's saying. Even though she put another man on the birth certificate as the father, she owned up to it. She never denied that, the defendant was the father. And here's the kicker. She's pregnant again. And this might be his baby again. Oh my God. If this ain't a weird ass summer day, barbecue, birthday, holiday event gather, it's just messy all around the board. And the wife is just so clueless. But let's see. Because I believe that the baby is his. I may be wrong. I may be wrong, but let's finish.
Do you know that your wife was cheating? Have you found something out? I was texting you. I'm not talking to you. Ooh. I'm talking to your husband. Mr. Ward, answer my question.
So I was at work. Someone was telling me something. When you love somebody, somebody doing wrong, you feel it. Go home. I grabbed the phone, went through it. What do you know? I seen a message right there, boom, right in my face. So when I seen that, it went all the way back in January. I like, dang, it was a long time, for you to be talking to this person. He pulling up to my house every time I go to work. I seen how they was talking, video chats, he's talking about I love you. But anyway.
So you pretty much confirmed that your wife
was cheating?
Was cheating.
Yes, ma'am, 7 months. Yeah, we wasn't married for a year.
So now you have Kadeem Jr., and your mother is saying the question of paternity should lie on your wife's child and not Ms. Norville.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a question of paternity as it relates to your wife's child?
Yeah. At first I did for a long time. I really didn't believe, he was mine.
Okay.
How I happened to get conceived in January. And the text messages go all the way back to January with this guy, all the way to present when I had found out that, she was cheating on me. Yeah, I thought, I had doubts, all the way until she gave birth.
So can we talk about the relationship that you have with both children? Are you in Jacqueline's life?
I can't really say that I'm in her life like I was supposed to be. But the other one, yes. I'm in the other one since birth. Because, I did sign a birth certificate and I was there when the baby was born.
With your wife's child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like, I was there. Not like Jacqueline, I wasn't there when she was born. Didn't even know she was born. My name ain't on my birth certificate.
Do you want to be Jacqueline's biological father? Do you want today's paternity results to reveal that you are the father?
Yes, ma'am, because, I love all my kids. I don't they innocent. Kids ain't got nothing to do with this. Despite what she did, despite what I did. You know what I'm saying? Is she mine? Hey.
It's going to stay the same.
It's going to be great. I'll be in her life more than I am now.
No, it'll stay the same.
No, it's not.
It'll stay. She's not allowed in her house, so it'll stay the same.
And that's another thing. You see, juggling between two stubborn women, if I can say that without...
You know why she's not allowed in her house.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you say juggling?
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You juggling between two women, all right. Yeah.
I can't take, you know what I'm saying, KJ to her house. I can't take JJ to her house.
You know why you can't.
So it's like, what am I supposed to do?
Well, if your wife's child is in question and your girlfriend's child is in question and your girlfriend is pregnant, I guess we'll see you back here. This saga is not ending anytime soon. They already have a thing where they can't let go of one another. So as soon as he figured out that you were being entertained by some other man, shoot, well, why not go back to the girl I really love? Evidently, y'all really love her. Well, evidently. You know what? If you want to talk about some evidently, root word of evidently is evident. Root word of evidence is evident. It is evident that he still does love you. And she's pregnant again. And she's saying that it's your husband's baby again. Twins. It's more evident. Oh, twins, baby. Oh, ready. You said twins? Twins. Damn. I'm done with it. May I have the results, please? These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows. In the case of Norville versus Ward, when it comes to 7-month-old Jacqueline, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Ward, you are the father. Yes, I knew it. It's okay. Go ahead. Get a trash can for her. When it comes to 1-month-old Khadid Ward Jr., it has been determined by this court.
Okay, so we know that the baby mama, the ex-girlfriend, that is his baby. So now he might go to court because he can, now that DNA test proves that he is the father. The other guy name has to come off the birth certificate only if he pursues to go on the birth certificate. And you know what that comes child support. Now here's the kicker that I ain't even see. He's about to test the wife baby to see if that's really his baby. Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait. The wife was making it seem like her husband don't love the ex. Let me tell you something. The way that they ended was it was never closure. It was never closure. And you can tell off them text messages that he still loved her. He wanted to be with her. You know, marrying the wife was just something, like I said, it was a get back. It's like females that are in a relationship with a dude for so long, and then when they break up, it's the girl goes out, have sex with another man, and winds up pregnant. Well, in this case, the girlfriend is now a baby mama. And another thing that I didn't understand, if this is your child, why can't you know, they are putting kids in the middle of adult drama. The wife don't want the girlfriend's baby to be over there at her house, and the wife don't want her baby going over to the baby mama house. You can obviously tell that, yeah, Mr. Ward lives in his wife's apartment, because he's talking about juggling 2 women at the same time, and there's no, you know, middle ground. It's crazy. So let's see this last result. Is his wife baby his baby? Or did he just make the huge mistake of his life by signing a birth certificate of a baby that he thought was his the whole entire time? Let's check it out.
What is this?
Do you believe a test will prove you?
Ms. Norville, I know this has not been easy. Thank you for coming back to the courtroom. And we can resume the reading of the results. Are we ready for the second set of results? Yes. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics. Read as follows. In the case of Norville versus Ward, when it comes to 1-month-old Kadeem Ward Jr., it has been determined by this court. Mr. Ward, you are the father. This time. So, Mr. Ward, it's been determined in this courtroom today you have 2 children, about 6 months apart, one with your wife and one with your girlfriend, and maybe 2 more with your girlfriend on the way. You gotta get yourself together.
That's fine.
I can't even in words put together what this is going to mean for these children when they grow up and wonder, why are we so close in age but got 2 different mamas?
Kids ain't really going to discuss that until they get grown. So that, Kids know brother and sister. They don't know about being half siblings unless the parents describe them to be half siblings. You have to talk to kids and say, yeah, you are siblings, but your brother lives with, his mom, and your sister lives with her mom. So, yeah, that's just, I don't understand that part, but it has been determined that Mr. Ward is the father of not 1, but 2 kids, and possibly twins on the way, which means this man has been cheating throughout the marriage. Because if the baby mama / girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, is pregnant with his baby again, that means he's been cheating in this so-called marriage that you have. How are you going to deal with this? Because it would have been different if the baby mama was not pregnant. She maybe could accept the baby, but now we're kids that he fathered out of wedlock, and it's not by his wife. It's by his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, once again. Do she even have the strength, the self-esteem to leave out of a relationship that was not right in the beginning? Because there's no problem with co-parenting separate. You do not have to stay in a relationship for the child. You don't have to stay in a relationship and say, we're going to work out this relationship, because he has proven he's cheating. You may have cheated, but you didn't get caught. But oh yeah, them text messages, you think it's going to stop? Oh no, it's still going to continue. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. I just want y'all to comment down below. Keep this discussion popping. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Bye.